everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be doing a flip through of my bullet journal of all of my spreads that I created for 2020. So this is actually my third completed yearly flip through of my bullet journal on my channel. So I will link the other two in the description box if you guys are curious how my bullet journaling has kind of changed throughout the years. So I think that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and all of the details of my bullet journal will be in the description box if you guys are interested in the type that I use. Just for reference, it's a Leuchtturm 1917 dotted grid notebook, if that is helpful. And then I just have some stickers on the front, and I made these two little bookmarks with some embroidery floss and a little paper clip just to kind of mark my spots that are most frequently used. Over here is my little title page. So funny enough, when I created this title page over here in my 2020 like yearly plan with me, I actually wrote 2002, and I didn't realize that until later on when I was editing the video. So yeah, it's kind of a little funny thing. Not really 2020, but close. So for this front little part, for all of my major like 2020 spreads, I kept the theme pretty neutral. I have lots of black and golds and whites. So here's just some little yearly calendars. I have a monthly favorites and a top favorite section that I just compile from things throughout the month. I have some goals, looking forward, books read, TV shows watched, and movies watched. This is kind of fun to look back on. So here I have a bunch of expense stuff for the year that I'll just skip through. I have a videos made over here and stuff bought page, and then that brings us to January. So my theme for January was a Northern Lights kind of theme with lots of different colors, purple and green. So if you guys are interested, this print is actually up on my Etsy shop, and it will be linked down below. Here is my calendar for this month. Goals and favorites, habit tracker. This December, before the January over here, I got some new Tombow markers, so I used those throughout this month's theme. So this purple is really pretty. I love how that looks. This is a really cute little spread. I guess I didn't have much going on this week, or at least not anything really bullet journal related. So then that brings us to February. So there's this like cute little retro cover page. This is a photocopy of an acrylic painting that I just printed out. This one is also available on my Etsy shop. I love the colors in this one. It's really different, and it was fun to incorporate all these different Pinterest photos that I found in all the pages. So as you can see, it looks very retro, and the designs were fun. I also used graph paper a lot throughout this, just to kind of add something different to my pages. So as you can see, I have this to-do list on the side made with graph paper. That's kind of a nice little touch. So most of these photos that I used, I find on Pinterest, and then I just print them out on some photo paper. And here we are to March, where the entire world changed and things took a turn. So I did this cute little bird and like botanical theme. It's really different from what I usually do. I'm not big into painting birds. It was definitely a challenge. So I just used a bunch of neutral colors for this, and I think it looked cool. It was fun to do. I had a bunch of this like very neutral washi tape that I used throughout. I absolutely love how this spread turned out. And I actually remember this spread pretty clearly. This was the first week of quarantine after COVID hit. So yeah, it's a memorable spread, or memorable week, that's for sure. So I have this cute little bird on this page. And here we are at April. So my theme for April is a very colorful floral theme. So this is a watercolor painting. This is actually the original. This isn't even a print. Here is my calendar page. I used a lot of pink and teal colors throughout this. I think these little flower designs are really cute. Here's the first weekly spread of April. Oh, and over here I made this little life during quarantine spread, which is kind of interesting to look back on. And this was the time where I was finishing up my final exams for my second year of university. Ooh, I like this one. These little designs on here are really cute. As you can see, now at this point in my bullet journal, school had finished off, so there was a lot less stuff to put on here, and I was mostly just working all day long, so there's not much for bullet journal content or to-do lists per se, but I also made these cute little sticker things out of, this is just a fine liner on some scrapbooking paper, and I glued those in. And here we are at May. I absolutely love this cover page. This is acrylic, and then I have fine liner on top. This is also available on my Etsy shop. Some favorites and goals. So for the May spread, I used a lot of this like mustardy color, and I kind of just went, each weekly spread is a little bit different with the color scheme, but I kind of kept it consistent with florals and like a yellowy mustard color. This was my birthday week. Oh, I think this one's really cute. I like this line of the sunflower photos and how I incorporated that color throughout. Here's some video ideas. This page is pretty blank. I was working most of the time, so not much bullet journal stuff. And here we are at June. So my June theme is this greenhouse one with lots of plants in June, and mostly all throughout quarantine I became very obsessed with plants. I already had an obsession before, but it just grew during that time, so I wanted to include that in a bullet journal spread monthly theme. So I had this little greenhouse going on. So all of these photos are from Pinterest. I used some stickers that I honestly have no clue where I got them from, but they're kind of cute. I think this is a really pretty and simple spread. I love these designs on here. Also, I like this one a lot too. I think this theme was just an overall nice theme to do. I love plants, I love the color green, so it was easy to make all of these spreads. It's always fun to get creative with the different designs and how you can incorporate different aspects of the theme into each of the monthly, or into each of the weekly spreads. Oh, so this week I actually got my iPad and Apple Pencil, so that was really exciting. Guess that was during June. So here we are at July. I did this sea turtle theme. This one's also available on my Etsy shop. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of how this setup turned out. I think the blue color just didn't really match what I was going for in the cover page. I love how the cover page turned out, but everything else is just not really my favorite. I think I just like kept on adding too much stuff, and then it got too busy, and I'm just not really a fan. So happens sometimes, but that's just the reality of making your own planning spreads. I think I did this one actually for an entire video. I think this is really cute. I used some faux stickers over here. I have an entire video on that. There's random blank page with 2 homemade stickers on it. That's kind of funny. Oh, I like this one a lot. That sea turtle is really cute. Also love the starfish. I also like this one. I guess for July it was a rough start, but at the end I really like all of the spreads. This gold is really pretty. And here we are at August. I am absolutely obsessed with this cover page for August. I think it's so pretty. I did this with acrylic paint and watercolor, and then I scanned it and did some touch-ups on my iPad. So this one's available on my Etsy shop. So this one was supposed to be like a starry type of thing, and then The font ended up looking very Star Wars-esque, so I guess that's kind of what it turned into. But I cut out all of these like little black squares for the calendar, which is something different. Here's the first weekly spread. I think this lettering over here is really cool. I had a lot of fun with this gold marker that I had recently got. And here we are in September. I love this cover page with all these like colorful food items. So this entire monthly spread is incredibly colorful and I love it. I chose a bunch of colors and then I kept that consistent throughout. So I have this little flap thing over here, goals and favorites, and then I have an expense tracker and a habit tracker over there. So this week was the week before school started. So then over here, I think this is my first week of university, all online at home, unfortunately. So that was a little different, but I really got into making to-do lists every single day. I love this weekly spread, one of my favorites. I think this is really cute. And then these are all little faux stickers that I made from the title page that you can see at the front of the September monthly spread. So you can also find these little guys on my Etsy shop. They are bundled with the title page. So they're not real stickers, they're faux stickers, so you just print them out. And I laminated mine and then I just glued them into my bullet journal. And here is October. So for October, I wanted to paint a castle. I thought that that was a good theme for Halloween, or for October where Halloween is in, so that is what I did. I did this with watercolor and then scanned it and put it in my bullet journal. The sizing got a little bit off, so this one is not the best size. So I also used a bunch of stamps over here that I purchased at a thrift store. I think it's a fun little touch to add something different. I feel like for this entire October month, I used a lot of different colors on my spreads. It's kind of very inconsistent, but I think I wasn't completely happy with the color scheme that I had originally picked. So over here I have like some gray with this cool scrapbooking paper, and then I transitioned back to like a burnt orange color. And then that brings us to November. I love this cover page. I did this all on my iPad. It's available in my Etsy shop. These are my favorite colors, so I was like thrilled to do all of these monthly spreads. I think they are so cute. I used a bunch of gold and pink washi tape, Pinterest photos, markers, etc. And I also made a bunch of little faux stickers for this entire month on my iPad and printed those out, laminated those, and then used those throughout. We're getting close to the end of school at this point, so lots of things are due. I was really using my to-do lists in here, and then we are at December. I also love this cover page. I feel like the majority of them I really like, but this one I also did on my iPad. It's like kind of a vintagey Christmas theme throughout, so I'm using a lot of this like orangey red color and gold. Here is my first weekly spread. I have this random pink post-it note here for, I guess, another to-do list. Here is my last week of school, I think. I love this setup. I think that I'm gonna definitely do this again with the photos on the side and then kind of the title right in the middle. I think it's really pretty. So as you can see here, I have one of my bookmarks with a little tassel on it. And then here is my last December spread for the upcoming week where Christmas is. And then in the back of my bullet journal, I have a bunch of like scrapbooky stuff about like personal events and school stuff and just like random things at the back. But pretty much this journal lasts me the entire year with about 5 to 10 pages at the end. So it is the perfect size for me. I wouldn't want to put my bullet journal into 2 separate journals for the entire year. I think that would just be kind of annoying, and I like having one entire year in one whole journal. So this journal works perfectly for me. The pages are not super thick, but if I do want to add watercolor, I usually do that on a different paper and then just glue that in later. Alright, and that concludes this very long video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to chat with you guys. And yeah, stay tuned for a 2021 bullet journal setup. I'm very excited for that. I have some fun theme and spread ideas coming up. And also, for all of you guys who like my Create This Book series, I am almost finished that, so you should be seeing a final flip through hopefully in the upcoming month. Crossing my fingers that I'll be able to finish those up throughout my Christmas holidays. So I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!